The other day, my son came running in the house. He was on his way from school, and he had driven by a field. It was a pasture of yellow flowers that were blowing in the wind. There was a man out front mowing the pasture, what looked like to be in paths. He looked at the field rather curiously because he felt like he knew that the man was mowing in a certain shape. So he ran home and got his GoPro camera and his drone because he's an aerial videographer, and he thought, if I could just see this pasture from a different perspective, I think I could see what this guy was doing. I said, where are you going? And he said, I'm going out to the field. I think I've spotted something. So he rushed back to the pasture, hooked up the camera, put it on his drone, flew up above and looked on the screen, and sure enough, there it was. And it was a great big yellow smiley face. And that's what he thought was there. Sometimes in life, in order to see our purpose and who we are created to be by God, sometimes we need to get a different perspective. We need to fly high above the landscape of our lives and see what God is doing, what He has done, and what He's doing in the future. pathFinder is an interactive book for folks to be inspired by content and then be drawn into the bigger story of God's kingdom through activities and engagement with themselves, with the Lord, and with others. It is devotional in the fact that it's the Word of God as the foundation and the interaction with God relationally through prayer. I wrote pathFinder because I believed many people struggle to answer the question, what is your purpose? If you were to walk up to somebody today and they said, what is your why? Why do you exist? Why are you doing what you do? Why are you spending time the way you're spending time? How could you answer that question? How would you answer that question? Would you feel free to say, this is who I'm made to be, this is who God made me, and why He made me this way, and I'm running after this with everything in me because I believe this is why I was created. So I'm really excited about this book, and I can't wait for you to engage in the process of seeing the you that God made you to be. And so be free, because if the Son has set you free, you shall be free indeed.